I feel really guilty about yesterday. The entire time she had the innocent look on her face as she let that thing slide in between her chest. She took me completely seriously too. Am I a bad person? Probably. My raging perversionness caused me to exploit her innocence. Still, that was one of the best things I had ever seen. Guilt aside, Santa has a really great body. It looks even better when she pushes her breasts together like that, an entire chest bursting with cleavage. There's a few things as good as that in existence. Still, I don't think I'll make her get into a compromising situation like that again. It would break my heart if she lost her innocence. Santa must remain pure, and I will do my best to ensure that she isn't exposed to anything lewd. Although, if something lewd happens by mistake, then I'll just enjoy the view. Anyway, what to do today? There's still plenty of time before Christmas. Go look at the workshop. Why not? For the longest time, I've been staring into the swirling depths of Santa's snow globe. As hard as I try to peer into it, all I can see at the moment is billowing snow. Is this thing really going to teleport me to her workshop? Well, I do want to visit Santa, and I don't want to just wait around my apartment all day for her to visit me. What? Where are the instructions for using it again? That's right. Shake the snow globe 3 times and think about Christmas spirit. Slowly, I close my eyes and drift off into my mind. It does feel like my body is drifting a bit. I'm gonna feel really silly if I'm still standing in my apartment when I open my eyes, though. Wait. What's that? A cold breeze blows against my face. As I open my eyes, I find myself standing right in front of Santa's workshop. And it's freezing! I should have put on some warm clothes first. I open the front door as fast as I can and close it quickly behind me. I don't feel like freezing to death today. For a few moments, I can't help but shiver. The workshop seems to be as pristine as it's ever been. I wonder, is Santa here? There's wrapping paper on the workbench. It looks like it's been recently used too. She must not be far away. Hello, Santa? It's me, Koji. I hear something crash as Santa pops out from the depths of her workshop. Oh, hello, Koji. So the snow globe worked fine? Yep. Shook it 3 times, thought about the Christmas spirit, closed my eyes, and teleported me outside of your workshop though. Alright, I didn't tell you to wear warm clothes. Sorry, Koji. I'll have to make some adjustments to it. Are you okay? You didn't get too cold, right? I have hot chocolate if you need to warm up. Don't worry about me, I'm tougher than That's when she seemingly pulls out a streaming mug from nowhere. Have some hot chocolate anyway, just in case. Thank you? Well, I'm not gonna turn down hot chocolate. I take the mug from her hand and give it a sip. Almost immediately, the cold dissipates from my body. Wow, this is really good. How did you make it? That's one of Santa's many secrets. I have no doubt his family has many secrets. Anyway, you said something about adjustments earlier? I'm guessing that you made the snow globe yourself? Yes, is there something wrong with it? Not at all, it's a magnificent decoration, just like everything else I've seen you make. I'm not that good, though. Really, I mean it, you're amazing, Santa. Thank you. Embarrassed, she turns back to her workbench. Anyway, I'm nearly finished with everything. If I work extra hard, I'll have everything ready in time. I'll be free to spend time with you, Koji. I look forward to it, Santa. Yes. She looks down at the massive piles of toys in front of her. Hey, do you need help with that at all? Help? No, I'll be fine. Really, I can help out. I used to wrap presents every year for everyone in my family. I might not be as fast as you, but with both of us wrapping, it'll be faster. She looks back at the pile again. Okay. Can we do it in your apartment, though? Why my apartment? I just like being in there. It's relaxing. But your workshop is really nice, too. This year, I think I'd rather have a change of scenery while I work. There's so many toys. I think I have 30 presents wrapped now. But the pile never seems to grow any smaller. My hands are so sore now. On the other hand, Santa isn't struggling at all. And that's 500 presents wrapped. Santa is able to do it in 5 times faster than me. It was absurd to think that I could even compare to her speed. All of her wrapped presents look so neat too. When she starts working, she becomes some kind of god of crafting. How many are you up to, Koji? I look at my pile of wrapped presents and compare it to hers. I think I could do better. I've had a lot of practice, Koji. When you do it as often as I do, it becomes easy. I get practice every Christmas, but even then, this is the power of the Claus family. Imagine if they applied their productivity to each other things. They could probably conquer the entire world if they wanted to. Although I'm sure the last thing on the squirrel's mind is world conquest. Jeez, sickeningly innocent, not to mention really cute. Koji, it doesn't matter how many presents you wrap. It doesn't? Why wouldn't it, exactly? I mean, the less I do, the more work you have to do, right? No, it's not about the work. She huddles closer to me near my table. It's that you offered to help in the first place. That's what really makes me happy. I spend every day thinking about nice things I can do for other people, but what really warms my heart is when I see other people being kind to others. It's no big deal, really. Really, it's a big deal for me. With you here, I feel more motivated to work than ever. The entire time she's speaking with me, her hands are moving in a blur. I managed to wrap twice as many presents as usual. She keeps swiping with those scissors. You should be a bit more careful with those. Seriously, she needs to slow down. Santa, you need to go slower! No, it's fine. As she says that, I look at the front of her top. Is something wrong? Look down. She quickly stares down at her top. It's okay. Its middle has been cleanly chopped through by her scissors. She lets out a small cry of shock. When did this happen? Oh no, I got too excited and wasn't paying attention to what I was cutting. I know she's clumsy, but that's seriously on a completely different level to her usual blunders. Two thin straps of fur barely cover her chest. I must admit, she has a really nice pair of boobs. Shut up, Koji! Shut up! Don't say it! Their shape is good. They look springly and their size is just right for my taste. Santa looks really worried though. If I move, they'll fall off. Oh no, what do things like this keep happening? She just sits there with her hands over her chest looking dejected. I better do something before the waterworks get turned on. Listen, I can sew it back together. But if you sew it back together, which means I would have to. She wraps her arms around her chest, doing her best to try to hide them. We can't do that, Koji. That's so embarrassing. Why am I so clumsy? It's not fair. My brothers and sisters never have trouble with things like this. The strips of clothes slip between her fingers, leaving her completely bare-chested. No, why did they do that? This is so unfair. Koji, why does this keep happening when I'm around you? It's not fair at all. She really is having a lot of trouble keeping her bust in check. But when they're that big, of course it would be a problem. Listen, just give me the cloth and I'll fix it. No, I can't let you touch it. She tries to remove her hands to reach for it, but there's no way for her to do that without letting go. Oh, this is so bad. I just wanted to wrap presents, but I embarrassed myself again. I quickly picked up the pieces. Look, I'll sew them back together. Just give me a few minutes and everything will be fine, okay? She sniffles, but eventually nods. Okay. Please don't look this way. Alright, sorry. I really do feel guilty sometimes, but my eyes wander on their own. Not my fault, right? After that drama, we managed to get all the presents wrapped and moved to her workshop. Santa happily places the last present on the pile after wrapping it. It was a lot of work, but we did it. Thank you for your help, Koji. You did a lot more than me, but you offered to help anyway. That's what makes me happy. Now then, I just need to move these. That's when she trips. Seemingly on nothing, unable to stop her in time, she plummets towards the pile of fragile toys in front of her. There's a look of despair on her face as she crashes headfirst into them. Santa, are you okay? I quickly rush over and pick her up. Santa? This is then that I see it. In those innocent eyes of hers. Koji, the presents. It's then that the pile begins to tumble. Those beautiful, delicate toys, handcrafted by Santa herself, they crash on the floor, shattering as easily as glass. The toys. Dewdrops begin to form in the corners of her eyes. All of this year's work, all of that planning. No. No, no, no. She's looking in despair at the pile of toys she had so lovingly crafted. They're broken, Koji. So much work gone. Hey, Santa, everything's fine, okay? Don't stress, we can fix this. No, we can't. It took me weeks to make all of those toys. She's huddling into a ball now, burying her face in her knees. I worked so hard this year. I hear a loud sob escape from her. Koji, I'm a failure as Santa Claus. Hey, don't say things like that. But it's true. All of my brothers and sisters, none of them are clumsy as me. I'm the only one who breaks things like this. She holds up one of the toys, little more than a pile of splinters now. Big teardrops fall into her cheeks and onto the smashed wood. What am I gonna do, Koji? There's not enough time to make all of these toys again. All of those good boys and girls who are waiting for their toys this year. She throws the splinter away and begins bawling. Don't look at me, Koji. I don't deserve to be a member of the Claus family. That isn't true, Santa. She's not listening, though. I just got as excited when Koji said that he was going to help me wrap presents. Then my clumsiness kicked in and I ruined everything. It's breaking my heart to see her so sad. Yet nothing I say seems to comfort her at all. Santa, we can fix this. I'll help you if there's anything I can do to help. Just... No, it's okay, Koji. It's no good to try and help someone as clumsy as me. No matter what we make, I'll just break it again. No, I don't want to see her cry. I don't want to see her so sad. I feel so helpless right now. I need some time alone. I want to object, but it seems like she's not going to budge. I feel like the Christmas spirit has left my apartment completely. When that girl lost her hope, it made my heart ache. It's not right that a pure, sweet girl like her has to suffer like this. But I know for sure that she would have far greater regrets if she gave up on all of those children she made toys for. Imagine if she couldn't get through this blue spell and there was no toys for anyone. That'd be terrible, terrible, terrible things to happen. Yet how am I going to convince her that she can do it? Her confidence has been shattered by these events. Sometimes no matter what we hear from others, we don't want to be reassured. But I have to do it somehow. If I don't do it, nobody else will. After all, if I'm the only person who can do something, then I'm obliged to do it. I look around my apartment, Santa's decorations in every corner. Yeah, she really did a lot of work for this, didn't she? I'm amazed that she was able to make these decorations so quickly and with such skill. Is the entire Claus family like her? Maybe she just feels useless compared to the rest of her family. But compared to an average guy like me, her skills are godlike. I take one of her glass ornaments and roll it around my hand. Is her heart much different from this decoration? A beautiful, fragile treasure carefully molded with good intentions, yet a single wrong move could make it shatter. That's what makes it so precious. It's only in fragile and vulnerability that we truly can come to love something, or someone. I'm not the sort of guy to get all mushy about romance, but Santa, the way she makes me feel, it's incredible. Am I really admitting to myself that I've fallen in love with Santa Claus? Who would have seen something like this happening? Definitely not me. Would I be a good match for Santa? Well, we both love Christmas, we both love family, and I'd like to think that we bounce off each other fairly well. She does silly things when she's clumsy, and I can help deal with the aftermath. Still, all of those pretty words and the scenarios in my head, that all means nothing if I let her go. What if she never enjoys Christmas again after this? Seeing that pure girl lose the thing she loves the most? No, I won't let that happen. I can't let that happen. Santa, I don't know what I can do for you, but whatever it is, I'll do it. We'll work everything out somehow. We'll make sure that Christmas happens this year. After all, if you didn't make Christmas happen on time this year, then what I did for you when we first met would mean nothing. So I'll hold on to these feelings and make sure that we spend Christmas together just like we promised we would. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Sakura Santa, and I'm pretty sure the next episode is the finale. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a rating, and I'll see you later.